I got another video for y'all. This Love Prison Season 1, Episode 1. Let's get into it. But before we get into it, a couple disclaimers. I don't know these people personally. I only know them within the show. No one should be offended. No one should be heartbroken. No one's feelings should be hurt. It's strictly for entertainment, strictly for shits and giggles, strictly for laughs. I'm just a nigga with an opinion. Everybody has an opinion. The only difference between mine and theirs is I post mine. So let's get into it. The first episode is about Billy and Jean. Yes, their couple name is Billie Jean. We're already setting a bad precedent here, but cool. So yeah, the premise of the show pretty much, of course, I would hope you watch, but if you don't, that's cool too. They're gonna stay on like a fucking island or some shit for 1 week and see if they, like each other and want to actually take each other serious or like leave with each other. But the reason it's called Love Prison is because for a week they don't have any communication. They don't have their phones. They're in the middle of fucking nowhere, and they only get like an hour to go outside. So that's that. Cool. So Billy is, and it's funny how things change, because before Jean ever seen him, she was like, well, I just hope he doesn't have long hair. Like, that's a turn off for me. And then she seen him. She was like, wait, he's way more attractive. It's like, what the fuck? But it's that just made me laugh, because I was like, you literally just said, but okay, cool, that's fine. So the episode starts with her just kind of getting a feel for like Billy and how he is and like his sense of humor, whatever. They go to the beach on their 1 hour time, and like, he's joking around. They're in the beach water, or whatever. He's like, man, she's got a banging body, which she doesn't. But she does have enormous yitties. Look at you. That conjugates as a banging body, you hating ass nigga. Okay, cool. I'm miserable. That night ends pretty much with Billy trying to go for a kiss. And like Jean leans back. So then he goes downstairs and like he just he's a bitch about it. I mean, I try to look for a better word, y'all, but like I tried, guys, but I couldn't. My brain just, it's getting late. It's not functioning. I'm a little bit hungry. I gotta eat. Like and my brain just couldn't. He's just being a bitch, y'all. I don't know. So he's like downstairs pouting and he's mad or whatever. But she said that she didn't reject him because she's not feeling it. She just rejected him because it's a little early and she doesn't get down like that, like on some physical attract. You know what I'm saying? Like she doesn't get down like kissing or like fucking on the first night, which I guess maybe she portrayed herself differently through those text messages, because Billy was trying to fuck first night, and he was surprised off the merit, or he was surprised off the fact that like he couldn't even get a kiss. He was like, yeah, well, I guess I'm not getting any tonight. I was like, oh, you thought you were about to tap on the first night? Okay. But yeah, so after that, Billy clears his attitude. He sets up like beach chairs downstairs, and he's back to the funny Billy or whatever. And he's like, yeah, like the sun is out, like pretty much pretending like they're on the beach, but they're inside, because of course they already had their hour of outside time. So after that, the TV plays clips of their confessionals, which I don't think it's their confessionals over the time that they've been here. I think it's like their auditioning confessionals and like their intro confessionals. So it pops up of Jean first, and honestly, I'm gonna be completely real with y'all. Excuse me. Honestly, I'm gonna be completely real with y'all. I forgot what the fuck she even said. I don't even think it was major. But then they flip over to Billy. Or no. I remember. She was like, she was pretty much saying like, if you've never been in a committed relationship, by the time you're their age, it's a red flag. So Billy does this thing where he's like, oh yeah, like, I haven't even thought about that. Like I'm a dad first. Like I'm Big Papi. You know what I'm saying? Like I'm a dad. Like I don't worry about, relationships and women. Like I'm too focused on just being a role model. Just just being there, like, I don't get down like that or whatever. So then the following clip shows Billy, and Billy is and Billy's like, girls tell me all the time that I have commitment issues. Like, multiple women have want to settle down with me, but I don't want to settle down. Like, the best part about being single is that I don't have to answer to anybody, and I could pretty much do what I want. So I was like, oh. I was like, okay, producers, this is the type messy we like. This is the Love Island. Start taking notes, y'all. Start taking some fucking notes. Come on. So she's confused because she's like, well, nigga, you just said you were, big on this whole fatherhood shit and all this other shit. And now you're saying, like, you just don't want to be told what to do and you just want to, roam free. And that's that. So she starts getting a little overwhelmed because Billy is just 24/7 on. But she's like, okay, I like the positive energy, the good energy. He gets a kiss or whatever. The kiss is like cool, like it's chill. Like, she doesn't back away this time. She's vibing. And they pretty much put what he said behind them. So she has a clip. Oh my goodness. She has a clip the next day after, like, they vibe and they're good, or this might be the same day actually. They go back on the couch in the living room and they're sitting there chilling, and the clip pops up of her and she's like, I trust Billy's character. I trust Billy's character. Like, there's no way that, like, if Billy was talking to multiple women, like, there's no way, like, he would just, lead me on, or he would lie about it. Like, I feel like I don't have to worry about Billy talking to multiple women behind my back. And then Billy's like, yeah, I'm talking to like 2 or 3 different Billy, which is, it's not funny because that's so fucked up if you're Gene. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, this is a nigga who you trusted and who you thought, like, you didn't have to watch over him talking to other women, cool, whatever. But, like, now shit hits the fan and, like, you do have to watch this nigga. So that shit just had me weak because she was like, yeah, I don't have to worry. And he's like, yeah, I'm talking to 2 or 3 girls. And I'm like, either this nigga's an actor or he really is stupid. Like, because, like, when he said the shit, the first time his intro confessional popped up and he said the shit about, not wanting to commit and, like, not wanting to answer them, I was like, okay, like, that's bad, but, like, it's workable. It's workable. We can work with that. We can work past that. But then it's like you go from there to being like, oh yeah, like I'm probably seeing like 2-3 women a week. It's like, whoa. Like, this nigga is on 10. Like, why would you say? Because at first, like I said, when they showed the first clip, I was like, that's work. Why would he say that? But that's workable. You know what I'm saying? But then after they showed the second clip where he was like, yeah, I'd be having like 3 women a week in here, like da-da-da-da-da. I was like, wait, why would you say that on the way here to figure out if this relationship could work with you and somebody who you've been dating online for X amount of time? It just doesn't make sense. So that shit had me geeked. I was fucking crying. But yeah, and then also too, that's how you know what he said was bullshit. I mean, he was avoiding the question. Like, when she asked him about the commitment issues, him saying that he's a father kind of, like, I get where he's going, but at the same time, in a way, is avoiding the question because it's like, just like your son, which his son looked like he was like early high school probably. Like, I'll probably say that nigga like a freshman, like, or maybe just getting done like middle school or something. It's like that nigga doesn't want you to be all up in his Kool-Aid. Like, he trying to figure some shit out on his own. You know what I'm saying? That's when motherfuckers really start feeling like they grow up, even though you ain't nobody when you a motherfucking freshman or you 8th grade. Nigga, you ain't nobody, but you think you somebody and you think you know it all. But yeah, that's not really gonna stop you from dating and exploring. You know what I'm saying? To be that old at Charles' big age and for you to not have a committed relationship is troubling. Unless, you know what I'm saying? Which, like, why did he out himself? Because, like, if he didn't go and say that, we just genuinely wouldn't know. Like, we would have thought, like, man, he's really on his fatherly duties. Like, man, that nigga's really worried about just raising his, man. He not worried about, all that other shit. He just raising his kids, man. But like now the nigga outed himself, and it's like, well, damn. So all of that was bullshit about you just being so wrapped up in your kid's life that you haven't explored. But yeah, he was dodging, ducking the question or whatever. And then he did the same thing when she questioned him about having 2 to 3 women in the crib. He's like, oh, well, she never asked me, so I never told her. And it's like, nigga, well, first off, she did ask you, because she did say she did ask. If she didn't ask then, she definitely asked on the show, because I remember her asking him if he's had, sex with anyone as of recent or as of the time or period that they've been talking. So I literally remember that. If nothing else during this episode, I do remember she asked you that. But also too, before they even came on, he said that they were dating. So if we're quote unquote dating, I would hope I don't have to ask you. I would almost hope I don't have to ask you if you're talking and or getting intimate with other people. I would just hope that you weren't, because why would we be dating if you were? That just threw me for a loop, but cool, whatever. So he was being real, like, real weird, whatever. So of course she doesn't, that sets her off, and like Jean doesn't want to talk to him for the rest of the trip, and she pretty much doesn't until the time that they leave. He left her a note, and like the note fucking was like, oh yeah, like that's not me, which nigga, that's you. But like the note was like, that's not me, like forgive me, like I'm here for da 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 and all this other shit and whatever. So in the end, when he asked if she would leave with him, she was like no. But then they did the 3 months later, they fast forward to 3 months later, and she was like, honestly, like when I left, like I didn't know I still cared. No, bitch, no. No. Just say you didn't care. Say you didn't care about him talking to 2 to 3 bitches a week, and him not having commitment issues. Say you enjoy the dysfunction. Say that you like it. Y'all be so scared to just say the truth. Talking about, so I didn't realize how much, girl, y'all never seen each other. Y'all never really met. Y'all, that was y'all first time meeting in person, hung for a week and barely even hung. Like you were not tied to that nigga as much as you thought you were. And if the fact that him talking to X amount of girls made you stop talking to this nigga for literally 2 whole days, damn near, like, come on now. Like, look at you. That showed that she cared. Whatever, y'all. But I feel like she just wanted to make it. You know how I feel when they get on these shows and they hear some shit like that and then still end up going back to the person. And because the nigga he lied. Nothing that he said when he was on the show was truth. That nigga kept continuously lying. Nothing he said was true. The nigga was like, yeah, I haven't dated because, I've been a father. Then gets in his confessional. Well, I got commitment issues. You didn't say that. Then he's like, man, I was too busy. Well, I might have commitment issues, but I do like being a father, though. And then this confessional's like, man, fuck that shit. Man, we running through them, nigga. We getting these hoes in. We getting these hoes out, nigga. I don't give a fuck about none of. It's like, wait a minute, nigga. So, like, nothing. The nigga didn't tell not one truth when he was there. So, it's like, that's why I say on these shows, I don't be feeling like that they actually think it over and they have long nights of just thinking like, wow, like I kind of do miss that person. I think number one, y'all need some fucking hobbies, which is something that I've said before. And then also number two, I think that they be playing like they have standards and like it's a strict program on TV and no, I will never let a man play with me. But in real life, we know the truth. and in real life, in real time, we know what it is. We're not lost. We're not confused. We're not confuzzled. We're not puzzled. We know exactly what it is. So that's that though. Definitely like subscribe, share,